you want to get involved in humanitarian missions here in Cambodia, including what I do with education, what other people are doing with feeding the needy, other people are doing with street animals, you can go to my PayPal and donate. You can join my Patreon. And if you don't want to do either of those things, go to buymeacoffee.com/DDC. There's no sign up required, and you can donate through there. All the money will be used for the purposes I just talked about. Now let's get on with the video.
Gotta pull harder.
What's up, guys? We're here on another road, another little road by our new apartment, and somebody had asked about tailor shops. Here we go. We have a nice tailor shop right here by us, and as you can see, they have all the material in the back there, over here. Then they will take your measurements, you tell them what you want, and they'll have it for you in about a day or two. And she got some drinks. I got a coffee. She's got herself a, what is that? Sugar cane juice? Yeah, sugar cane juice. Sugar cane juice. Yeah, okay. $1,000 real. 25 cents. So like I said, this is just another little street over by us. Like they have a place to repair your cars. Restaurants, of course. And guest houses. A little cafe. Looks like they have that Taiwan bubble tea. I've heard that's pretty good. Never had it myself, but if you have any experience with it, let me know. I might give it a try. Good news coming from, well, possible good news from the tourism chiefs in Cambodia. There was a news article saying that they are strongly encouraging the government to put a halt to the $3,000 entrance fee for incoming tourists. They feel as if they've gotten the feedback, they've heard the complaints since it's been in effect, and they feel very strongly that it's going to hurt the economy. And I've heard from my own subscribers saying they want to come over, but with that extra fee, it's just too much. And I think a lot of people feel that way. So I guess now, after the tourism bigwigs have talks with the government, it's going to be up to them to ultimately make that decision. But it's good to know that not everybody just said, well, that's the way it is and nothing we can do about it, as is the case a lot of times. People are listening to the feedback they've gotten from potential visitors and have noted that most of it has been not encouraging. especially with the other restrictions in place, such as the quarantine, the mandatory health insurance, and everything else. So it's a good step forward. We'll see what happens. But the thing is, when you consider tour guides and all related industries that deal with tourism, that makes up for about 35 to 40% of all the jobs here in Cambodia. Oh, that's pretty nice. I mean, that's huge. That's, almost half the country makes their money somehow based on tourism. So, of course, that's when that goes away, so does all that money. And they're already predicting it's going to take perhaps 3 to 5 years just to get back economically, get back on their feet again after the virus is finally over, and who knows how much longer that's going to be going on for. So it really is a bad situation here, like everywhere else in the world. But unlike other places, I think, like I said, when you have almost half of the people in your country making a living off the tourism sector, it hits particularly hard. But the good news is that still to this date, Cambodia has recorded only 130 cases of the virus confirmed, and still 0 deaths from the virus. And I think that's part of the reason for the seemingly extreme precautions being taken to allow visitors in, because of course they want to keep those numbers down. I'm not saying they're right or wrong about the way they're going about it, but if you think about it, it's a very fine line between wanting to open the country back up and start getting tourists back and start getting things back to normal, but then not wanting to put your population at risk by doing so. So every government is trying different, various things, trying to walk that line. And only time will tell if any of those things are effective or not, or just mistakes. And those things happen. So it's a nice, my house here, traditional wooden. So go to Ho Chi Minh, Bangkok, and Laos. Good way to advertise your bus service. More graffiti over here. Looks pretty good. Bokator. Cambodian martial arts. Now it looks like this road took us out to the, main road here. I believe this is Highway 6. And I also think my guest house I stayed in when I first arrived is right up the way here, if I'm not mistaken. And there's a good chance I am. Might be back the other way, come to think of it, I think it is. I think it's back the other way a little bit. I liked my guest house. I thought it was good. Very nice people owned it. I stayed my first 2 weeks here for just $99, $100. And had all my everything I wanted, including you know, not room service, but you know, maid service, and set your garbage outside, they took care of it for you. Things like that. Oh, nope. That's it. We just passed it. That's it right there. I'll show you guys. The top, right up there. That's my guest house. That's the one I stayed at when I first arrived. There it is. It changed because the name of this gas station changed. This little convenience store here used to be called something else, I believe. But I recognize it now. This is where I hung out for 2 weeks. If you are a supporter of mine, you can be expecting a new exclusive video really soon. I'm putting it all together now from our latest outings, going out and feeding some people. You guys will get a chance to see it. If you're not a supporter, just click the link down below and do it now so you don't miss out. We will be making more videos, of course, for my regular channel here. But like I said, because you support me, and it's your money that's making this happen, you should get to see all the smiling, happy faces that won't be available anywhere else. Still trying to set something up with the organizations we need to talk to for the animal welfare part of our humanitarian series. And we're going to get that going really soon as well. So I hope you stay tuned for that. We got some furniture for sale here. I guess it's not too bad price-wise. You can get a love seat, handmade, pick the material and everything, and at a place by us for $120. We don't need it, but if anybody comes here and is looking, I can point you in the right direction if that's something you're interested in. Yeah, Highway 6, a lot of traffic out this way. And if we kept going up the road that way, we would run into the Heritage Walk Mall, which would be on the way to the Royal Gardens, and then back toward our old apartment. Boy, that's loud. Oh, you want to go up this way? Oh, I guess she wants to go up this way. All right. get out of the way of the... You got cars, motorcycles, and bicycles. There's the big Asia supermarket. You can get all your Western style foods and things. There are several places around town you can do that. So really, no matter which area you live in, there should be one fairly close. If you don't care for the local food or you're missing something from back home. Place like that's where you want to go. And here's the Heritage Mall. Heritage Walk Mall, I should say. And there's music, so I am going to shut this off so I don't have to yell over it. Alright, so we finally wound up where Singalai wanted to go. We're here at the Wat. As you can see, there's Singalai in there with a couple of monks. Nice building. I believe that's the main temple. Of course, you got the big dogs here. Whoa, this guy is big. Look at him. Look at him coming right up to me. Hey, boy. Hey, buddy. I would not get in the middle of those two fighting. Those are some big dogs. But he seems to be friendly enough. Anyway, I believe Singalai is going to receive a blessing. And then we'll be headed back home. Nice grounds. If sometimes it's easy in a town like Siem Reap because it is known as Temple Town because of Angkor Wat and all the other temples. So people might do a 3-day tour and they're out there at these temples every day for 3 days. And they might get templed out. But what's nice about living here, I think, is that any area you go to, no matter how remote or how urban, there are temples available for you. Even off the busiest streets, these temples offer a place of peace. It's very peaceful in here. Generally very quiet. Like over there, they have little, if you wanted to, come over here and just sit down, have a coffee, enjoy the breeze, enjoy the views. And check out all the very, very cool architecture, which is something I like to do. So I don't know if they've started yet or if it's over. I'm not sure. But still very nice. Alright guys, I will talk to you later. Alright guys, don't forget to check out all my links down below if you want to help support free education, feeding the hungry, and animal welfare here in Cambodia. You can donate through PayPal, join my Patreon, or even buymeacoffee.com/DDC. Any donation is very much appreciated, and every donation will get you put on my list where I will send you exclusive videos, pictures, updates, books, and more in the future. All my social media is also down below. If you want to see things you don't see on YouTube, feel free to hook up with me on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. There are other channels vlogging out of Cambodia you should be watching. They're all good. They all have their different outlooks, different personalities, different takes on what's going on here. So if I'm not your thing, hey, I understand. But one of them will probably be more to your liking. So feel free to check all those out as well. Alright. I want to thank all my supporters. As always, it truly means a lot. And I will never quit saying that. Because you make everything we do possible. So thank you. And I will talk to you guys in the next one.